Well, it's not too complicated. Once you're got this all set up here, um, if you're doing the Uber anyways, there's the inbox, yada yada yada, ratings or whatever, blah blah blah, not a big deal. Those are the rides if you're giving rides. Deliveries if you're doing deliveries, which I don't do too much Uber. I mostly stick to DoorDash. Okay, if you go here, not really so much this is just other stuff that's good for you. Right here, this right here, click on that. This is what you want to do. If you only want food deliveries, Uber Eats, Walmart deliveries, whatever, you click on that. If you want to also do Uber Connect, if you also want to do Uber Pet and ubereats, and you have all four selected. If you want more services, here you see more. Click on that, and then it'll bring you to this page here. And right here, you click on any of these, and you can add more things to your options, like deliver alcohol. That'll be added to your Uber Eats orders. Deliver packages and deliver with Uber Connect. Sign up with deliver groceries, corner shop, all that. You can pick up people and their pets. So that's that. Now, if you don't want to do any of these, you just unselect them. Unselect the ones you don't want. Just have the ones you want. Okay. And then you just, wherever you're at, hit go online. It'll ask you something like this, or it may ask you to take a picture of yourself. Confirm that you're ready to make money. Turn it on. And boom, you're online. Now what you're going to want to do, see, I'm way out here in the boonies. So you're going to want to drive over here to an intersection where the restaurants are. So you're going to want to go over there. You want to go either where the Walmart is or where there's a McDonald's and all that, because it's going to send you orders. It'll pop up on your screen, ding 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 ding. It'll have a price of the offer, and you can click to accept it or not. And sometimes they'll give you 2 pickups or whatever, and once you hit accept, it'll give you a map, a blue line to follow, and you just go wherever it tells you to go. You tell them the name of the customer or the code for the customer. It'll be down here. It'll have like a name. You just pop this up, and then there'll be a customer name, an order, or whatever. You can hit a button for details and all that whenever you have that up. And see, right now it's finding trips. Once it'll ding ding ding, and you just press it. You go pick it up, and then after you pick it up, at the bottom you'll hit a little thing for delivery. You just scroll it over, and you go complete the delivery, and after you complete it, you complete it. Some people, they ask for a code, so you ask the customer for the PIN code if they have a code. Some people have it leave at door, so you leave it at their door. You take a picture. Boom, boom. Some people, it's a hand it to me or meet at the door, and you just meet them at the door and hand them their food or whatever they ordered. It could be groceries or whatever. The information on how the customer wants their food delivered is usually on here. Also, there's an option to call and text the customer while you're doing an order, and you can also contact the merchant as well if need be. But usually the map will take you gotta pay attention, but it'll take you to the restaurant. It'll have the restaurant name and everything, and they have an address on there. So if for any reason this app ain't working, you can actually write down the address, go to Google Maps, and redo it if it's having issues. I'm gonna go ahead and go offline. If you're done working, you just click that to clock out. Then you're offline. If you want to clock back in to go back online, as you're clocking in, then they'll send you orders, and you just need to be over there where there's food to do it in. And it doesn't really matter what time you go. You can go anytime, day or night. There's usually always orders from me. DoorDash is a little bit more popular. So, see, for example, I'm 4 hours of working, 12 deliveries. I made $80. Well, $79.30. For example. DoorDash a little bit more easier. Uber Eats will let you go anywhere. DoorDash is more specific. It'll tell you, all right, you need to be in this area to get orders. You need to be in this area to get orders. Gray means it's slow. Pink means people are ordering stuff, but it's not super busy. When it goes red, it'll actually say busy. And then there's also a purple. That'll be very busy. And you could pretty much go anywhere. You just got to be within this zone or any of these zones, areas, to do your orders. All you got to do is just go there. Once it's pink, then you can just hit dash now if you're not a top dasher. If you are a top dasher, you can dash anytime. See, I'm a top dasher here. But you can dash now because you're a top dasher. So even though it's slow and there might be like 1 or 2 orders going off, I can go ahead and DoorDash now. But pink means there's pretty good amount of orders going off. So if it's pink or more, you can go ahead and go there. You can schedule yourself ahead of time if you want, or just show up. And the same with Uber or Uber Eats. You can just turn it on and just show up. And it'll, once you're close enough to a restaurant, if you're the closest driver to a merchant when an order goes off, it's going to send it to you. And that's how it goes. So if there's other drivers already there, they might get it. But otherwise, you might get it as well. Or if there's more than one order. So they might send one, they might give one order to one driver, give you the other one. Things like that. Sometimes you might get 2 or 3 orders back to back. Sometimes you might be in the middle of dropping off an order and it'll send you another one. Or you might be there picking up one and it'll send you another one. You can choose to accept them or not. If you don't want to accept them, there's usually like a red X, or an X, a black X actually, that'll pop up. You just press it, boom, say fuck you. But there's also a timer. If you wait the timer, it'll just decline the order automatically for you. But if you want the order, if you want to take it, you just say yes. You tap it, boom, you're off to go. Make some money. And usually there's a price up front, but customers are also known for giving tips later. And the tips usually come a little bit later. I didn't do as many this week. Well, actually none this week at all. Because it's a new week, this Monday. No. I don't know. Last week was pretty good. Let me see if I can look at last week's Super Pro. You can make good money with the Uber Lyft, the taxi rides. Going, if you go over here where this P is, this is a hot spot over there by the airport for picking up people and taking people to work, from work, picking up people from the airport, taking them wherever. They usually tip real good, pay pretty good. But if you want to do just deliveries, that's another way to go about it. No. Not sure how to. Okay, here we go. Right up here. That was because it's a new week. Here we go. Yeah, last week I didn't do a whole lot. But in previous weeks here, back in March, I did like a lot. I was like going full time on Uber Eats. But, you know, it ranges. You can see the days where I did work, the days it didn't work, all that. Other days I did DoorDash. I kind of flipped between the two. But I didn't work too much. See, I only worked like 2 days. 2 days, 11 hours total. 11 hours, I made $150. And see, that's the minimum rate for my fare. Other earnings, because you can get other little earnings for a customer making you wait or anything, and then there's the tips. I mean, it's like $65 in tips. And usually the tips will pop like later. But you can do that, and shit, I closed the. You can do that, and then you'll have an amount, whatever you made, and you can hit cash out. Now you gotta make at least $1 or more. And if you got the Uber debit card, you can just cash out, boom, automatically. So if you got $50 on here and you need your $50, you can go ahead and hit confirm, boom, you get your money automatically. This, if you got a different card other than the Uber debit card, it's a 50-cent fee, or you can wait to get paid. There's like a weekly payout, like payment scheduled for April 18th. So every week, regardless, you'll get your money. But if you need it faster, you can cash out whatever you've made that day. You can do like 4 or 5 times that day, and everything will be good. But not too complicated. Pretty easy. That's the Uber, and then the DoorDash. DoorDash, usually all the money's up front. Sometimes people give you cash tips, both on DoorDash and Uber Eats. They usually give cash tips also, and sometimes they add a tip after. Yeah, see today, I got a total of 4 hours worked, 94 hours. Oh yeah, I think somebody upped the tip, I think. So yeah, this week I've made actually even more than what I thought, 94.30. Yeah, somebody must have added the tip after. Yeah, see, 4 hours dash time. So yeah, that was just today. That was just starting today. Last week 500. I didn't that week I did more Uber Eats than I did DoorDash. But you know, it just depends on you, how much you want to drive, how many orders you want to take, how hard you want to work, and yeah, you just on DoorDash it'll show you a price. It'll also show the mileage. Uber Eats, it should show the mileage. It'll show you like where you're gonna go pick up and where you're gonna go drop off, and it should show a total mileage, like from where your current location is to the merchant to the customer. And that's what usually the mileage is based off of. It's based off the distance from the merchant to the customer. So if you live out here in the boonies, you got to head out into the city or to where there's food, and then go do the deliveries. But you do a bunch of them, you can make pretty good money on tips, things like that. So yeah, not too hard, not too complicated. Once you start doing your first one, it gets easier and easier. It's not too hard.